A thought impregnated with love is invincible. And when we feel that we're coming from a place of love, really you need to ask yourself the question, is this love or is this fear? And what's the difference? Someone that had a family member traveling to another part of Ireland this week feared for this person because they hadn't been vaccinated. And it would have made them more comfortable to know what the numbers were like up and down. Impregnated with love. I love you. Okay, I do love this person, but I fear that they will get sick if they don't take this or that. That's your fear. That's your fear. Please don't embed your fears upon anyone else. They're your fears. What will happen to that person if? What will happen to me if? They're your fears. If we have a thought impregnated with love, we respect one another's choices, we respect each other's decisions and what they choose to do for themselves in life. Absolutely. I think if we concern ourselves enough in our own lives, we have enough to be getting on with. Where a mother loves dearly her children, but overly loves that, where they are adult men, young adult men, and she fears that if they stay out too late, they'll get into a fight, or fears that if they didn't ring at a certain time, something's happened. But they're her fears. They're her fears and we spoke about this, the other day, that are being transmitted to her offspring, her fears. And what we do, and when we transmit our fears, and we say, but I love you. I just want to make sure you're safe. I want to know you're all right. There are fears. I need to know because I need to feel all right. I need to feel safe. So a phone call will make me feel safe. A text will make you feel safe. Getting your vaccine will make me feel safe. If you get your vaccine, I'll feel safe about that. Wearing a mask, I'll feel safe. So there's certain things and procedures and all that we need to do in order for us to feel safe rather than I am safe now, here. People come to me in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, their 60s, and they are lost. They don't know what life is. Well, they know this existence of life, but they know that they have existed in a certain manner according to other people, according to the fears that people have implanted on them. And they didn't want to let that other person down. So, for example, as I spoke to this lady the other day that was the mother, and I said, if you do not stop with your behaviors, you will condition your boys to live a life according to you. You condition them to feel guilty if I don't check in, if I don't ring, to make mommy feel safe. You see, we want people to behave in certain ways, to do certain things for us to feel safe. It is not about me, whatever they choose to do. So I know that we love people and we don't want nothing happening to people, but you got to ask yourself a question. Are these my fears? What will I do if something happens to them? How will I exist if something happens to them? Rather than it's people's choice, what they choose to do. So a thought impregnated with love is invincible. A person that's on a very low vibration are the person that is easiest sold to. I used to do sales once upon a time, hated sales, because there were certain things that we were made sell. You got commission on actually sell this instead of this today. That company's giving you better commission today, so sell that this week. Now, needless to say, my pay packet was a bit later than everybody else's because when people came back with the problems, or something was broke, I tended to deal with that there. So therefore, I lost out on quite a few sales. But this is what went on in sales, and this is why I watch people, I listen to people, and feel people. You are more intelligent and smart and clever than you know, but feel and listen to yourself. The best way that we could sell add-ons was to sell it through fear. Now, if someone come in and bought a washing machine, or if they bought a computer, or if they bought a camcorder, we'll let them know of when things go wrong, how much it's going to cost them, And people will buy the insurance through fear. That's why that PPA and all of those things we sell through fear. I was making commission. That's all I was concerned about at the end of the day. And but what was happening were, you see, people were coming in and relying and trusting on the person on the other side, that they were given the correct information, but they believed in fear. Jesus, what if something did happen to this? And yeah, sometimes all those insurance things were wonderful. I'm hoping that people did avail of them, but that was never the intention. We knew we could make more money by selling, and that's across the board and everything. Any advertising. At the end of the day, businesses need money in order to keep going. It's not possible to exist otherwise, but it's how we're sold to. It's how our naivety will lead us into certain things. So I just say, look, think, act, and watch how things are sold. Is if it's a panic, any of those things, when they say 2 hours left, there's 5 places left, there's limited stock. Listen and just watch the words that are used in order for you to buy, for a company to make money. And the best place that you will buy anything is in fear. Am I transmitting fear or am I transmitting love? Am I saying, enjoy this day, have fun this day, love this day? Because it's on our higher vibrations. It's through play, it's through laughter, it's through joy. The things are different, that we shift a vibration and we shift energy.